Hey everyone, today I'm going to throw out 5 suggestions that I think will improve Cocoppa play. Let's jump right in. One of the biggest complaints recently is obviously coin-only gacha and the increase of paid coin gacha. It sends a message on who really matters, those with money. While there are free options like ticket and petite gacha, most heavily favor paying users with coin, EX, VIP, great, and revival gacha. There is no other option than to buy money to play the game. It is understandable that as a business, you need people paying to sustain the service, but it is overwhelming with how predatory the game has become, advertising bonuses and exclusive items for purchasing. So, there needs to be an alternative to this. I think the best option is to use the trade-in system. People get rare pieces from spinning gacha and exchanging items, but pieces can be exchanged only for premium rare gacha tickets. While it is nice to receive a highly coveted rare item, the amount of gacha you can actually use it on is abysmal. There are only 3 or 4 premium ticket gachas added each month, with some remixes included, but there are 5 or 6 coin gacha added, not including the remixes. So there needs to be a way to counteract this. I suggest adding additional trade-in options. It can still use the rare pieces, or it can have additional options, like 100 pieces for a VIP gacha ticket, or 500 for a 50 play ticket. Or make tickets exchangeable with 5 or 10 tickets for a premium coin spin, then multiply that by 10 for a 10 play premium coin or rare ticket. This will allow free-to-play users the option to save items to trade in and give them a choice in the matter to save whatever they traded in for. While it can take a while, many games follow this trend where free-to-play users save for what they want, whether it be a gacha or an event. While I would want coin gacha to decrease exponentially, I feel like it isn't an option at this point, so hopefully this is something that can work. However, we need to address the other type of gacha, the great gacha. What is this? No, what is this? $95 per month for a pass? I know you get multiple 10 plays and access to an exclusive gacha, but this seems like overkill. It needs to be fixed ASAP. Passes are effective at getting people to play, but this pass just gives you bonuses off the bat. With the new quest update, you can reformat CocoPass to utilize it. Of course, you can still give some bonuses like bonus points, extra purchases, free single spins, and some initial coins. However, you can have people work for other bonuses, maybe including a special set for each month. This will incentivize people to buy it and play more. Additionally, with the light and great variations, you can adjust the prices to give different routes for players to take. These are just some suggestions, others may have different ideas, but I think it is exorbitant at this point. As more items release, our closets are getting full of clothes, especially since most clothes are useful for events besides being stylish. There needs to be a better way of organizing clothes to find what you need. This can be done by choosing the year you acquired the item, or adding an option to list all clothes from a specific gacha. Which leads me to another idea. I noticed the Cocoppa Play post previews of each gacha when it releases, organizing by rare, normal, and trade-in items. It reminded me of games where there were set or completion bonuses from collecting all necessary items. Cocoppa Play could add this to some extent, where players get extra coins or tickets, or if they complete it during an event, they gain bonus charm points. It is similar to the VIP gacha bonus, giving a filter for collecting all items. However, it needs to be separated between rare and regular items, so free-to-play players have a chance of doing this on the gacha they love. This is one I have been debating for a while. Right now, it seems like the rankings aren't kind to many players, with top 25 only getting rare items. I feel the rankings should be adjusted to some degree. I believe Cocoppa Play updated rankings a couple years ago, but it was to reflect the player base, and I believe it has decreased since then. So I think this is why they haven't updated it. However, I believe players should be able to complete a basic set as a ranking reward if they play casually. So if it isn't the top prizes, change the prizes at the lower tier so more people can get access to the items. Alright, this is the one I think definitely needs to happen no matter what, but I am unsure of how they should do it. They have spent time and resources creating new events that only remained for a few months before disappearing. While initially some people did not enjoy them, they did bring new life into the repetitive cycle of events. Today, players ask when these events will return, so I propose combining the events. I don't actually mean mashing mechanics and gameplay together, but to create a path of sorts. Something I realized was that these new events reflected the old ones in some way. For instance, Capture has you catching stuff based on RNG to reach a target, while Sugoroku has you moving across the board from spins to reach the goal. Delivery is you responding to orders by giving items, while Magic Pot consists of you making dishes using those same items. Then Snap Contest has you selecting shows that matches a theme over a few days, while Top Brand is cheering people to give your team more points. Okay, so obviously some of it is not a one-to-one comparison, but things will need to be worked on. Style Wars is its own thing and is probably the most active event, so we shouldn't touch that. How I imagine it going is that the event rewards will be the same for both. The story will play at the beginning, and then you choose an event option, such as Capture or Sugoroku. You will play that game mode during the event to gain points and unlock rewards. Capture rewards will be based on points, while Sugoroku will be the step rewards. Then the ranking rewards will be the same for both. I am unsure if you should mix the rankings or keep them separate. I can see both positives and negatives for this. Separate rankings may allow people to get higher tier rewards easily, or it could be that people will favor one event over another and create a large disparity if separated. However, combining rankings may require adjustments to points to scale accordingly. Something else that needs to be addressed is the Cocoppa money shop for Sugoroku. I think it can remain, but you will need to add money to the capture event. Possibly each capture will receive a small amount as a reward since you are capturing and returning it in each story, so it is an incentive or a bounty. I'll be brief, but the other events, if combined, need some reworking as well. The Magic Pot event doesn't have any special items like delivery, so we'll just add those in and maybe create new recipes like Super Rare 1 or Super Rare 2. Gee, I wonder where you got that idea, Shedge. Also, if you're like, oh, but I don't want to eat stuffed animals or magic stones, too bad. We've been already eating fountain pens and old novels. You don't have the right to complain. As for Snap Contest and Top Brand, the main issue is the brands themselves. You could randomize people in Snap Contests with the brands, or just have them as a normal player. Additionally, Top Brand is cheering people while Snap is voting. You'll need to combine the two in some way or readjust Top Brand to focus on cheering for Snap entries. Of course, there will be some issues that crop up, but this is the best alternative instead of rotating events every so often or just leaving them out to dry. Players can choose which mode they want to play during the event, thus giving them the reason to play instead of do or don't, while don't will still be on the table. It may resolve the ranking issues I mentioned previously. Plus, you won't need to waste resources on creating additional items or assets, but split them between the two. As one Hannah Montana once said, it's the best of both worlds. Anyway, those are my suggestions. Do you agree or disagree? Do you have better suggestions? Leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day. Poof, poof.